Morning, happy Monday. Yesterday my hair was feeling so dry, crispy, crunchy. I did a hair mask and now it's so soft and it smells like Play-Doh. Shea Moisture has that kind of distinct Play-Doh smell. I'm not sure why. Shea Moisture just smells like Play-Doh. They should fix that. Like Aunt Jackie's has like a lavender scent. I like that one. Oh, okay. Stairs. See that? That's where our attic goes. I've never been up there. Should go up there sometime. Anyway, good morning. Happy Monday. I'll talk to you later. Ow. Good morning. We're out of breakfast food. That's why I'm having the pizza. Hold on. That's a bit better. Oh. I caught it. I caught the phone. Hooray me. Again, good morning. So, Parmesan cheese. Oh, hot. Hot. I love my job. I just do. I have nothing to add to that. I just love my job. Hold on. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I love my job. It is great. I don't have any complaints about it. Sometimes the people who ask questions don't know what they are asking, but that's typical, you know. I mean, my job is to direct them to the right place, you know, to the right answer. Direct them on how to get that answer, you know. That's my job. So, on another note, we have scoops of chips. We don't have any salsa. We don't have any queso. So I am making cheese dip. Basically, we have a lot of cheese, but we don't have any cheese dip. Like I said, no queso dip. So I'm just gonna make some because it's not hard. It does take a little bit, but it's not hard. So in a pan here, pot, I have 2 tablespoons of butter, currently melting. Once that has melted, I will add 2 tablespoons of flour. We'll mix that together and make what's called a roux. The roux helps thicken things. Now you think you might just take cheese, like I have some cheddar cheese right here, and you just melt it in a pot. No, nay, that's not how you do it. Okay, so you gotta make your roux. You gotta add a little bit of milk. Probably, just for me, quarter cup of milk, handful of cheese. We're gonna mix. Since it's just me making the cheese for myself, I need something to put it in. So I have these ramekins thingies. Just gonna put it in there. I know. Good breakfast, chips and pizza. Wonderful. Woo. I really do need to work on my diet. See that dark spot? That's where that pimple is still. I never popped it. It's just creating a dark spot. I didn't pop it. I think it's bruised. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna pop it. There's a bump there, but I'm gonna let it do its own thing. You know when you get like a splinter? Something stuck in your skin? Your body will eject it itself. Okay. Now I get this flour in here. Your body does it. It should do it. Sometimes it needs a little help. Tweezers or whatever. Needle. Something. Oops. You don't have to put flour on your stovetop, but it helps. Use a whisk. It's a lot easier to get your flour and your butter incorporated. Now I'll get it all in there. It's gonna look like a goopy brown kind of mess. Look like this here. I'll show you here. Just like that. This is your roux. Sorry about that. Your roux looks like that. Okay, clumpless, kind of goopy, whatever. You can turn your heat down. We add the milk. Didn't open it. Open milk. Okay, add your milk. Just like that. Okay, and mix that up also. Get it dissolved, your roux and your milk all dissolved together, and then we're going to add the cheese. Okay, so when you're doing your roux, if it's just for you, use 1 tablespoon because you don't need 2. I had too much roux and my milk thickened up real good, like real quick, like. So then I had to add more milk. That just means I'm going to have more sauce. So once you're all added up, once you add your milk and that's all incorporated and dissolved with the flour and the sugar and stuff, you can start adding your cheese, flour and sugar, flour and butter. Then you can start adding your cheese. It's a little bit at a time. We're going to sprinkle in about 2, probably 2.5. I'm not sure how many handfuls. It depends on how cheesy I want it, I suppose. So I sprinkled in 1 handful already, and now I'm just slowly incorporating another handful. So I am whisking and sprinkling at the same time. Yes, just a cheddar. It's your bag cheddar. This is coming along quite nicely. It's definitely a queso. It's kind of a white looking cheese. I really should have a jar. Well, I guess I don't really need a jar. Well, I need something bigger than this bowl I have here. I'll use two. I'll use two of them ramekins. There's something in this one. I'll use this one. Okay. Alright, yeah. See this? See this? Pretty cheesy thick. Not quite the thickness I would like. I think I will add one more cheese, handful of cheese, and then we will call it good. Yes, that's what I will do. I'm actually going to turn the heat off. This should be hot enough. Just half a handful of cheese. And that one. I'm not left-handed, but we'll do it this way. Okay, yep. Get that cheese all mixed up in there. Yes. There we go. So now typically with queso, you have your seasonings. I'm gonna throw just a little bit of taco seasoning in my queso dip. So then it will be queso. It won't even be queso. It's just cheese dip with taco cheese dip. That's what it'll be. It's taco cheese dip. Yeah, so I'm going to remove this from the heat because I don't want it to burn my milk and dairy. But that is the consistency that I'm looking for. Very cheesy, but not clumpy. It looks good. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so now we're gonna just put the chips here. We're gonna try out my queso. Queso does not take long. It doesn't take long to make. Just a moment. It doesn't take long to make a white sauce or a cheese dip in this case. It doesn't. Okay, so it's my bowl of cheese queso dip. Yes. It's a little bit floury, so you need to start with the roux because if you don't, it will take forever for your milk to thicken and to create that thickness. So I gotta cover this one and put it in the refrigerator. This one here. I don't have a big enough jar for both of these. Anyway, cheese queso dip. Meow. 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 Everybody else find it interesting that cats like to show their buttholes? You ever notice that? And they're just walking away with their tail all high and mighty in the air. They're just like, look at my butthole. That's pretty much what cats are doing. They're just like, la-ti-da. Oh, and butthole, you know, like, oh, you've scratched me enough, peasant. You know, I think that's what they're thinking. I'll fill my water. You know what? I would love to be a cat. If it weren't for all the fur. Oh, hello, kitty. If it weren't for all the fur and licking that you had to do. Now, what else do you got to do to be a cat? You meow a lot. You get in the way. Will you move? You lay in the middle of the floor. Yes, kitty? What? Well, meow. You have to show me. Or just sneeze, that's fine. Achoo, achoo. Right, so to be a cat, you lick yourself. I don't want to lick myself. So, if I don't lick myself, I can't be a cat. That's my conclusion. I've come to just now that conclusion. Why am I carrying this garbage around? Oh, ow. Speaking of garbage. So you know that Aristocat song I was singing a few days back? Everybody wants to be a cat, 'cause the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. You know, jazzy. A jazzy song. Not everybody wants to be a cat. I don't want to be a cat. I don't want to be a dog either, because you have to go outside all the time to go potty. Unless, well, I guess you could train your dog. You can train your dog to pee and poop inside in a designated area. But then you gotta clean it up. You know, humans clean it up. I used to have a dog who would eat their poop. It was pretty gross. I know, nasty, yard, etc. It was gross. But I guess it's like a mom thing, a mother's thing. She would do it probably because we kept her in a kennel outside for most of her life. Because we didn't know any better. She was an outside dog. She was in a kennel in the city. Not roaming free as dogs should do. But that's just how it was with her. My dad didn't want her inside, I guess. Anyway, doesn't matter. Her name was Heidi. She was German Shepherd and Brittany Spaniel. And I think Lab mix. She was so smart. A good girl. But she was old and she died, as dogs do, you know. You have a dog or a cat even for, depending on the dog. Let's say you have a bigger dog. That dog's going to be around for 13 years. It's a long time to know somebody or something in this case. You know? You get attached. It's very sad when they pass on. Yeah, so speaking of different, so smaller dogs live to be, you know, 15, 20 years. Miss JJ is, I want to say she's 10 or 11. I don't know when she was born because I wasn't there. I didn't have her as a pup. When I got her, she was 7. So, and her birthday, I know her birthday's in September. I don't remember when. In September. Excuse me. And we've had her for a few years. So she's got to be 10 or 11. If we got her when she was 9, she would have to be 11, I think, now. She could be 12. Maybe we've had her for 3 years. I'm going to have to look back in my pictures and see. Oops. I'm washing or I'm soaking rather, the lid to the garbage can that's in the bathroom because it's got a cover on it so that the dog doesn't come in here and start taking garbage out of the garbage, in the bathroom garbage, because gross, don't do that. Anyway, so yeah, that's good. It's my lunchtime right now. I'm not hungry. The chips and pizza, I had 2 slices of pizza and a bowl full of chips. That was filling. It was filling for me, so I'm done with the food for right now. I know that on my next break I'll be hungry, but I don't get my next break. I don't get to take it because I'll be training someone. She needs to go through, look at these ends. Like my hair really needs to be chopped off like right here. But I ain't about, see, this is just what I'm going to bleach. I'm going to bleach it. Just bleach the crap ends, you know. At least then they'll be fun. You know what I'm saying? Russ is having a hard time at work. He's hollering and complaining and shouts when people call in. He doesn't shout, he's just like, stop calling me. And he yells at Alexa because Alexa's playing in the background. Not right now, actually, she's not, but she would be. You'd have a podcast on or something. I have on iHeartRadio, I'm playing on my computer. When I go in there, I will be. Push play again. Just some today's comedy radio or something, I think is what it is. They play various comedians and pieces of their stuff. Oh, okay, so I need to get some more. Look at that. The Maui Moisture. Oh, I love it. It's amazing. It smells delightful. To me, anyway, it does. I need to get some more. Because I did my hair yesterday. I did the mask. Because I did the mask. I did the mask yesterday, and then after the mask was rinsed, I put a generous amount of the Maui Moisture on there, so I don't need to put a lot on today, or this week. I shouldn't have to. Hopefully I don't run out this week. Not that I don't have like 10 other things I can use, but I just really like this one right now. I liked it before, but I was using it in the summer, and I find that the creams, they work, but they work best for me in the winter time, and I like to use a gel or something in the summertime. Seems to work best for me. All right, that's good. So brush that cover off. It was really gross and dirty. Now it's nice and clean. Why is there a dent? Ew, why is this brown? Nastiness. It's gotta get rinsed really good. Alright, let's do that. I'm gonna rinse this really good. See that lid? Nice and clean now. I don't know why there's a dent. Maybe somebody dropped it. Either way, nice and clean now. But this rag is like rinsing out brown, and that's nastiness. So I'm gonna rinse this out real good till the water's clear, and then wash my hands and whatnot. So, was it Friday that I got my nails done? Yeah. So I got my nails done on Friday. Because I was gonna having a ruse with my husband. You know, it was a ruse, but I had to get it done so I could keep up the ruse. I have his present. His present is in my closet. That's where it is. I need to wrap gifts. Nasty. I don't know what that was. Yes, I did. Alright, we're going to put some soap on here, scrub it a bit. Be back with you. Do you have a bag of bags? Like your plastic bag is full of plastic bags, and you run out of plastic bags and you go to the other room that has plastic bags full of bags? Right, kitty? She's looking for some light to chase around. Let's see. See how she's dodging around, and she's like, oh, a light. She's looking for a light to chase. Is that right, what you're trying to do? She's trying to look for a light to chase. But there's no light? I'm sorry, but there's no light to chase, kitty. I have a laser pointer somewhere. I really should find it. I didn't put my glasses back on. They're in the bathroom. I will have to get them. Why am I back in the kitchen? I'm not really sure. My water. Didn't I fill my water? Did I fill my water, kitty? You don't know. All right, what is it, kitty? Yes, meow. You have a leaf on your tail. You do know that, don't you? What? You walk slow. Walk faster, kitty. I got training today from 3, just for a half hour. Just got questions about something. I forgot what it was. Oh, reprocesses and such. I think that when people are doing the reprocesses, they're only making a note in the reprocess that it's attached to whatever contact note. And they're not actually attaching the documentation. I think that's what's happening. And that's what I gotta figure out. Okay, I'm following you. Where are we going? What's up, kitty? Bless you. What's the matter? Do you got a little food? You don't have as much food as you want? That's the deal, huh? The food? I think that's what it is. Alright, kitty. Get this food. Is this what you want? Yes. Alright. Ooh, there you go. You know, if you don't spill your water, you wouldn't have that problem. I'll clean your bucket too. I have a desire for eggnog because I like it. And I know there are people who don't like eggnog, who are like, yeah, it's so gross. You know what? You keep your opinion to yourself. If you don't like eggnog, that's fine. But don't knock me because I like it. You gotta sit down, JJ. Because I like eggnog. Stay. Stay. Hey. Sit. Good. Stay. She doesn't like that noise I make. I go, hey, like that. She doesn't like that noise. She's like, oh no. Good girl. Eat. 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 Yes. Eat. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Eat. Okay. Eat. Yes. Good girl. Wow. Wow. That's all I gotta say is wow. So, I was chatting with Norman. We're gonna hang out, if not Friday, then Saturday for sure. That's what he said. For sure. So, we'll see. You know. We'll see if we actually hang out. I haven't seen him in like a year. No, that's not correct. It was, I don't know what, a few months or something. It's been a while. It's been a while. And I blame nobody. I blame nobody. Well, he didn't get into an accident, and a deer ran into him. Ran out in front of him, and he hit it on his way back from visiting his girlfriend in Minnesota. So he was like miles and miles and miles away from here, from home. So he, yeah, he had to get a new car. So he had to wait to get a new car because the insurance people were taking forever to pay his freaking claim so he can get his car. Well, no wonder the thing was on sale. Look at this. It's not even red. It's just plated. Look, it's peeling. I put it in the dishwasher. This part isn't peeling. It's just the bottom part. So I guess that's fine. As long as this part isn't peeling. This part actually is red. This part's just whatever that is. Flaky. That's what it is. It's a nice strainer. Colander. A nice colander. Did you know there are people out there, when they make their rice, after cooking it, they rinse their rice in a colander. After cooking it. Shouldn't you rinse your rice before cooking it? Well, I don't even rinse my rice at all. I just cook it, which makes it sticky. You know, if you rinse your rice and you cook it, it'll be less sticky, I think. I think that's the way it is. Because rice is like starch or something. I'm not sure. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just like rice. Do we have any? I want some rice. Oh, we're out of rice. You know what we do have though? Peanut butter and jelly. Do we have any bread? Yes, we do. I'm gonna make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Okay. I decided not to make peanut butter and jelly because I remembered we have cheese. We have the provolone and we have Gouda left. And I have enough to make 4 sandwiches, but Russ doesn't want grilled cheese sandwich with provolone or Gouda. I told him, I said, we don't have cheddar cheese, we have provolone and Gouda. And he goes, so I'm like, so you can have that or you can have nothing. So he's like, you don't have to make anything. I'm like, all right, you're missing out. So I close the door and here I am. Now, I can make 4 sandwiches, but one of them is the butt ends. I'm thinking I should butter this side and then have the cheese on this side, is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but we're gonna try it this way. I usually don't eat the butt ends of the bread because I just don't like that much crust, you know. But if I brown this side and have the cheese on the side that I don't really care for, I would think it would be better. So we're gonna find out. Excuse me. Gonna find out. Okay. Get off. Some of my bread ended up with holes because of the, like at the end, like right there. Well, this piece of bread has the crust to be not holy, but I'll show you here in a sec. Etc. I didn't cover my face. Why? Because I'm not cooking for anyone else besides myself. Like this bread. Not that bread. This one. There's a hole. See the hole? It's like that. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna make 2, one with, So how am I gonna do this? Because on the last one, I want to do both both provolone and Gouda on one. So this one's Gouda. Come on, paper. Come on, paper. All right. This one's Gouda, 2 slices, of course. So I have 1 Gouda, 1 provolone, and 2 Gouda and provolone? Sure, let's do that. Gouda. Stinky cheese. I find that stinky cheeses are best cheeses. I'm not for me. To me, they are. Like blue cheese. I like blue cheese. That's a stinky cheese. Gouda. Call it a stinky cheese because when you bite it, you can tell that your breath is gonna be stinky. Yeah. I really gotta try some other cheeses. No. I had 2 slices of Gouda left. I wanted to use them up. I didn't have enough bread to make another Gouda sandwich. Okay, let's finish up these dishes. Okay, last sandwich is on. I did a low and slow, almost low and slow approach. And it's definitely better. I mean, low and slow is the best way to cook anything, really. But when you're impatient like I am, I tend to burn stuff. I did turn it up medium high on one sandwich, and I burnt it. So I turned it back down, and the other sandwiches are all perfect, pretty much. I'm doing the last one now. with the butt ends facing each other with the Gouda and the provolone together. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. Let's flip this one over. And we'll let that melt on the other side. Right? What do you think? JJ was telling me she had to poop, and I was actually paying attention this time, and I went and took her out, and she pooped outside, so thankfully she didn't poop inside. She pooped outside. She's a good girl. Right, JJ? You a good girl? Good girl? She doesn't wiggle her tail like she does, like normal dogs. You're like, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? And she's just like, huh? What? Me? Are you talking to me? What? She'll just stare at you like, food? I have the food? You give me food? Can I have it? I has food, as people like to put on. They think that dogs and cats, they say has, and they have like bad grammar because they're animals, which could very well be true. But what if they're like completely really articulate and all that kind of stuff? Like, I don't have good grammar a lot of the time. Yep, that's good. So many sandwiches. All right, I'm gonna try this one. We gotta let these cool down, I guess. Don't touch your face. COVID. All right. My best friend Barbie is afraid of COVID. I haven't seen her in a really long time. We did go out once in August or September, one of those times. Went out and hung out for one day, but I don't know if like her anxiety was over the roof or something after that day. I don't know. I'm fine going out and stuff, but there are a lot of people out there who are like, it's super dangerous. Take precautions, sure, but I'm not gonna stay inside all day every day. Well, I do most of the time because, well, I work from home, so I'm inside, right? Yes, I don't even go for a walk on my lunch break because it's cold out there and I don't want to do it. Or when it's not cold, I'm just lazy. But then after work, I'm still home because I'm like, I can't go anywhere because it's too dark. I can't drive. And I don't have to get anything anyway, so why would I go anywhere? And something's going to close really soon, and why would I even bother? Yada, yada, yada. So I am home most of the time. Okay. I'm going to go sit down and enjoy these toasted cheese sandwiches. I'll eat the one Gouda provolone combo sandwich first. Right now, I gotta pee. Alright, so the provolone Gouda combination cheese sandwich. Interesting. It is an interesting combination. Let's see, how can I describe it? Honestly, I have no clue how to describe this sandwich. Good. I wouldn't say delicious. The stretchiness is not there. A provolone is stretchier than a Gouda. Taste-wise, it's pretty much even. The Gouda comes through a little. Well, I'd say the provolone is stronger than the Gouda. Or I might just not be an expert on cheese. So, I don't know. Try it yourself. Kind of reminds me of a string cheese. Rest made chili and offered me some. And clearly he has forgotten that I have eaten grilled cheese tonight. So I will be putting away the chili. Let me make it in a pressure cooker. This one's pretty runny. Why do I make it so runny? He must have forgot to drain the... it needs like stuff in it. He must have forgot to drain this whatever he forgot to drain. Did I not start the dishwasher? I put the thing in, didn't I? Yep, I forgot to start the dishwasher. Boop, boop. There. Dishwasher has been started. I'm making some apple cider-esque tea. It's not apple cider, but you know what I mean. Apple spice tea. We'll call it that. Cinnamon apple spice tea. Wait. Is this chai or is this cinnamon apple spice? This is chai. Why do I have this under there? I don't know why. Oh, son of a biscuit. Dag nabbit all and so on. Alright. We'll just turn this off then. Won't be having that, but we'll put the apple juice, which is probably a little bit warm, in my mug. And we'll just drink the warm apple juice. I don't think the apple juice and the chai, apple juice and chai would probably be really good. I'm not sure. Oh, come on. Hold on. What I was trying to say is I don't think the apple juice and chamomile tea would be very good. So all I have left is chamomile. Okay, well, duly noted. I have to get some more tea. Mom said she sent us, as in the kids and everybody. It's kind of warm, but not really. A cheese package. So we have to, she said it was going to be a surprise, but the mailing was weird and she didn't want it to be left outside or something and we'd forget and not get it or something. So I'm hoping that nobody stole it off the patio. I've got Serenity and Mackay and Matt's and Daniel's and Maya's Christmas gift and Leo. I got wrap his. I got ship his out to Janesville. Or, I do have her address. Suppose I could just make a road trip. It's like a 45-minute drive, if that, for Janesville. Well, anyways, see you later. Have yourself a good night. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Toodles.